years ago, Nike had in their contact centers a very good workforce, but they started getting calls or questions from what Nike was calling avid runners. Avid runners were people that have multiple pairs of shoes. They run all the
Mm,
time. They may be
mm,
competitive runners. And here would be a sample question to you as a customer service rep. Hey, Jonathan, I'm going to run my fifth marathon at altitude. Now, in Singapore, you don't have altitude, but think about something where you've got big mountains. So now I'm
yeah.
calling and saying, will my Nike Pegasus such and such shoes, will they hold up if I'm going to be running at altitude? And Jonathan
Wow.
goes, oh, let me help you here. I'm a runner, but I'm not a marathoner. Ooh, so you go through the database. Well, what Nike decided to do was to say, let's actually route the avid runner to a Nike shoe engineer at headquarters. Let's have them
Oh,
talk.
okay.
So it's kind of the opposite of zero in a way when you think about it. So the Nike shoe engineers actually loved it because here they are trying to design new shoes and figure out what users other than themselves need. And then they started getting this flow of actual runners calling them up saying, I'm going to be running my first marathon at altitude. What about my Pegasus? And if you're that position, you could say, I love the Pegasus, but it's really not good for altitude. You really need to get our
Yeah.
such and such shoe. And now you've got this conversation that's really connected. So it's a form of empathy or connectedness or empowerment, as you mentioned before, that Nike put in place, which has proven to be incredibly successful for them. So I think that's going to be the future, is finding opportunities to have
Mm.
those connections and relationships. We're all human. We want those relationships anyway.